Hey y'all, it's Tirza. Um, Welcome back. I am here to give my 1 month Ketovore challenge update. I am 40 years old. I'm from Philadelphia. I am 5'6¾", so basically 5'7". Um, I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy in January 2012. My highest recorded weight was my surgery consult, which was 330 pounds. Date of surgery, I weighed 294, and by November 2012, I was down to 165, and I've been yo-yo dieting ever since. A little while back, I started keto, and I had gotten down to 155.6 from 304.6, and then I gained, of course, again, and I'm back on track. Knock on wood. So anyway, I'm a hot mess. It's snowing outside, which I don't mind, but we keep my house a little cold, so hence my little comfy. Also, just to let you guys know, my pictures for today didn't come out so hot because I didn't wind up taking the pictures until later in the day, and it was very dark, so the lighting is different. Also, my hair was wet, so it's in like a microfiber towel, so I look a little silly. So hopefully you guys can see differences or not. I'm not too sure. My face looks so red, it's weird. I feel like by looking at those pictures, I see a difference only in the frontal picture and the side picture. Both of my major differences are my abdominal area and a little bit my shoulders. And other than that, I feel like I look the same, and it looks like I lost some booty. Nobody wants to lose booty. Let's get rid of the gut. Let's get rid of the arm flab. Let's get rid of back fat. Not so much booty fat. But that looks like that went down a little bit. Anyway, when I started this, so let's get to the numbers. Last month, when I started this, I weighed 194.8 pounds. Today, I weighed 185.6, which is a monthly loss of 9.2 pounds. So not too bad. I think yesterday I weighed a little less than I did today, but today's the day that counts, so that's that. As far as my other measurements, my left arm stayed exactly the same at 11 inches. My right arm went down by 0.5 inches because that's at 11.5 inches now. My upper thigh and on my right and my left both went down 0.5 inches. They are both now at 24 inches. My left calf and my right calf stayed the same, which is 17.5 inches and 17 inches. My upper waist measurement, which I count as like right under my ribs because that's the smallest part of my body, is now 30 inches, and it was 32, so it's down 2 inches. My mid-waist, slightly above my belly button, is now 35 inches, and that is also down 2 inches because I was 37 when we started. And my hips are down 1 inch. I was 42 when we started, and I'm now 41 inches. My fasting blood sugar was 65. I'm not sure what it was when we started. I have a picture though. Sorry. It was 73. And my fasting blood ketones was 3.7, and it was 5.2, which is a little high when I started. Blood pressure was 114/71 with a heart rate of 70. And when I started, it was 127/71 with a heart rate of 74. I think I'm most pleased with this last number, the blood pressure number, because if you see my before pictures, I had on the heart monitor. I had a lot of issues going on, and it was suggested that maybe I try to stop taking my blood pressure medicines. So since I started this month, like this monthly challenge, I have not been on a blood pressure med. So the fact that the blood pressure basically stayed the same, if not even improved a little bit, is really good because I've now been more than 30 days without taking a blood pressure med. So I was very happy with that. As far as the heart monitor, I got the results back for that. I have to follow up with a cardiologist. So I have an appointment on the 4th. Basically, the interesting thing with that is when I'm having symptoms, the heart monitor registered everything as normal, which is funny. When I feel lightheaded, when I feel really lethargic, when I'm having fluttering in my chest, the heart monitor read that nothing was going on. However, the rest of the time, I was having a lot of skipped heartbeats as well as a lot of extra heartbeats. So I have to follow up. So that's that. What else? Okay. I'm going to extend this Ketovore diet just for a couple of more days because one interesting thing that I noticed was that I have to, okay, this might be TMI and I'm very sorry. I do not have a regular menstrual cycle. Never, ever, ever, ever have. So I always keep an app on my phone because even when I was a kid, my dad sometimes would have to pick me up from school. I never knew when I was going to get it. And it would be a disaster when I finally did. So I always keep it because that's one of the things doctors ask women. What was the first day of your last period or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know, because whatever. And one good thing about keto is that it has improved the fact that I will get it every month, where before I didn't even get it every month. As a matter of fact, when I was 280 pounds at the time, when my 11-year-old, before she was born, I had stopped getting a period completely. I didn't even know I was pregnant with her until I was 20 weeks pregnant. So, yeah. So it's always been a little bit of a disaster, and I'm sure weight contributes, but this has been since I was young. And hold on a moment, because my son is trying to get in here. Sorry, my son was having a pee emergency. Not like there's not 3 potties in this house and a whole another bathroom, but whatever. So where was I? Okay, sorry. So even though I'm sure weight contributes to that, I've had this problem since I was younger, and even though I've had a weight problem basically since I was 11, but even when I was smaller, I still had a problem. My daughter has one too, and she's never been big. So anyway, since starting keto, I do get it every month, which is great. But it could still be 14 days late, 16 days late, 6 days late, whatever. It's never on time. So when I started the Ketovore, I got my lady time, and it was only 1 day late. That has never happened to me in my entire life. Like actually being close to like a legitimate cycle. Never. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but when I tell you never, like I'm going to be 41 years old. I've had it since I was like 12. Never. So I just want to see if that influences it or not. According to my calendar, I should get it again on the 5th. So I am going to continue to extend this until about the 6th, just as another experiment, just to see what happens. So we'll see. It could have just been a coincidence. I don't know. What else? In the beginning, I was a little excited because I was actually getting sleepy at night, like sleepy, like knocked out, tired. And I've had an issue with sleeping since about 7th grade. And it's gotten worse and worse as time goes on. I maybe at best sleep 2 to 4 hours a night. Sometimes I've been up for 24 hours total, like didn't go to sleep at all. I know it's bad. And I like when I had to do the sleep apnea study for the sleeve, and I did have sleep apnea, but they almost were going to make me do it again because I didn't sleep enough for them to collect enough data. So I've just always had this problem. But I live in a circus house, so people woke me up the whole time, so I still didn't like sleep great. But I was like really excited to actually feel like knocked out, tired, like I could sleep, even though I still didn't get sleep. But that stopped after like the first 2 weeks. So again, maybe it was just a coincidence. I don't know. What else? Did I feel like I had more energy? Not necessarily, but I am going to include the data for the month of January from my smartwatch. It's just like a cheap one I got on Amazon. Um, so I didn't necessarily have more energy, but I definitely was much more active this month than I have been in a really, really, really long time. So I didn't necessarily feel more energy, but I was expending, is that the right term? I was using much more energy than I normally did, and I still felt the same. So I think that's a plus. One other thing that was bad is that I thought between the iodine and some other things I was doing, I finally cured this hair fall. I stopped losing hair. I only just started to have hair regrowth, and now all my nails completely just broke off, and my hair has been falling out again like crazy. Again, I don't know if I can link this to Ketovore or if it's just a coincidence. Not really sure, because I feel like my hair looks pretty shiny, it looks pretty healthy, but it's falling out like crazy. And all my nails broke off, so my hubby took me, he felt bad a couple weeks ago, I think, I don't know, to take care of that. So anyway, I am going to insert the pictures at the end of this so you guys can take a look. You let me know if you see any changes or anything different. I don't think this was not successful. I don't know that it was much different. I did like eating this way actually, which was shocking because I thought it would be very boring. One thing though, I feel like when I have a heavier veg, like people say when you do this high fat, high protein, that you get full faster, but I feel like I was getting much more full when I was having like broccoli and more cruciferous vegetables, because I feel like I was eating a whole lot more. My calories were definitely way up, so in a way, to still have the same kind of monthly weight loss, eating higher calories is pretty cool. But I actually enjoyed the food I was eating, and I wanted more. So I don't know. But I do miss like nuts and seeds, and I've been overdoing it with cheese like crazy, I think, to compensate some of the other things, like not having the vegetables and all that. Like I always have cheese in my diet, but it was ridiculous. So I don't know where we're going from here. I'm not even sure. Like tomorrow's Tuesday. That's when I really update my weights and all that. And today I went a little crazy eating because my whole day was late. Like I do intermittent fasting, but this was ridiculous. Like I think I was on a 23-hour fast, and that's a little too much for me. So I got a little haywire, and I think I almost ate a whole block of cheese. So yeah. So I don't know what tomorrow's weight's going to be. And then I'm debating whether I should just keep on coming back monthly, and maybe try new things, or go back to sometimes doing Tuesday weigh-ins, since Tuesday was my surgery date, and I've always gotten weight on Tuesdays. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. And like I said, I'm going to add the pictures of my blood pressure machine. I don't know what that weird stain is on there. Like I can't get it off. I saw that in the first video when I said I was going to start this on the first. Ooh, it grossed me out, but I don't have no idea. Maybe I dropped some iodine in there or something. I can't get it out, whatever it is. So I have my blood pressure reading. I have my blood sugar and blood ketones in comparison. And then I have the front, side, and back shots. And like I said, I'm so sorry. The lighting was just really bad, and it is a little difficult to compare. But you guys let me know what you think. And until next time, guys, bye.